It's live, I suppose.
I
It's
think
it's
yes.
it's showing creating live broadcast. It is not live yet.
Hmm. I request you to share it on my timeline if it's possible.
Yes, absolutely. We will just introduce our audience to you, and we will share the.
Sure.
Hey, hello everyone. Have uh, Hey, hello everyone. Good evening. I hope you had an amazing day, and this session will make it more amazing. Because we have a very special guest today for interview. His name is Santosh Garola. He is an author of 8 books and he is also a blogger. So we would like to introduce our audience to Santosh Garola ji. Hello Santosh, how are you?
Hello, Romil. Great to have you here, bro. I really enjoy talking with you because the way you conduct interview sessions, this is just amazing, and I love talking to you all every time. And thank you for having me on your show.
Great, great, great. Like it's great that you have created time for ourselves and for the guests who are coming online, and I hope they will learn a lot. And just to clarify the people who are coming online, we will show them the agenda for what we are coming online today. So today's
Mhm.
agenda is who want to become a writer, or who want to be a blogger, or who want to write a book in coming future. This session is for you, because you will get more value during this session,
Mhm.
because this guy is the right person who can guide you in the right direction if you want to come in a writing career, and how you can make it a profession. So
Definitely.
absolutely. So I have a lot of questions, and people here can also ask questions. I think Pravarkar Singh ji have came here. Good evening, both legends. Thank you, Pravarkar Singh ji. So okay. So sir, my first question is, how you
Mhm.
started your journey as a writer? How was your journey? How you started it?
Well, Romil, bro, I consider myself lucky because I'm able to work on my dreams. This is really amazing that how technology equips you to pursue your passion or your dream. And I am thankful to all the technological companies and all the service providers that I'm able to pursue my goals. And you have
Right.
talked about my journey. Well, I was a software professional. I was working as a programmer in a company, and
Okay.
later something I feel that I am not happy working in a company, and I thought that I should do something which could make me happy. So I decided to quit the job or do something significant in my life. So I started
Mm-hmm.
writing, and later I started a blog on spirituality. And
Okay.
after writing few content, that I noticed that I am getting some response from Google and other search engines. So
Okay.
this is how blogging started with me, and later I shifted to authoring books.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. That's great. So it was quite amazing journey, and there is some preconceived notion of the people that if you're from a certain background, then only you can become author, or you should have arts as your
Mhm.
education. So was it the same for you? Like, have you pursued education, or you have a family background who is also a writer? Is it the case? So
I,
that's quite interesting to know, because I want to know about it.
uh, Romil, actually, no one in my family ever thought to become a writer or a author because they have their individual uh, interest. Most of them are engineers. Uh, One of my sister is doing. She has already finished her MTech in robotics, and she is working in a tech company. And my other sister, she has completed her graduation in English and English masters, and she is working from home on some another company. And basically, no one from my family ever thought to become an author or writer because it is something which they never thought of. But in my case, I thought that I have some ideas which I would like to share with others. So I thought that I should become an author or a blogger. So I'm enjoying the process.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. And how you selected your niche as a blogger? Like, there is lot of
Mhm,
challenges as a blogger, and they're not clear if they're just starting something as a writer.
mhm,
So how they should select a niche which is profitable as well as they're passionate about. So how they can start that?
Okay, but before that, I would like to say hello to Pravakar. Hello, Pravakar. Um, Good evening, both legends. Thank you, Pravakar. And how are you, Santosh and Romil sir? We are great, Pravakar. Thank you for asking your questions. And I would like to welcome Venkat Randa. Hello, brother.
Yes,
I welcome
Venkatranda
you
is
here. Yeah, these guys are amazing. They always support us, and
absolutely, absolutely.
we are thankful to them. Thank you guys for having us here. And now coming to your question, brother, you have asked me about. Uh, Sorry, I forgot your question. You asked me about
Niche, the blogger,
yeah,
yes,
selecting the niche. Yeah,
selecting.
basically, it is the most important question because if you want to do something significant as a writer, you need to understand that for what kind of audience you want to write. So niche selection is a important thing, but while selecting your niche, you need to understand that your niche should have a profitability. Because
Right,
if you
right,
are writing something which doesn't have profitability, there is no use to writing in it because a, a audience, a hungry audience, if if you cannot find your hungry audience who are craving for
absolutely,
your information or your content, then there is no use
right,
to writing such content. So you
right.
need to understand that in which category you want to write, select a
Hmm.
particular niche or a particular category, and just explore it and see what are the opportunities of the possibilities you have there, and just keep working.
Absolutely, absolutely. And as a writer, what do you think? What are the core skills that writers should have? Like many people who are writer, they are just focusing on that core skill, which is that technical skill, which is also related to creativity as well as arts. But what are the other relevant skills which are required in their journey and they must have?
Okay, firstly, you need to understand that if you want to write something, you should be clear that why you want to write something. You should be clear with your why because your passion, your motivation, everything will work. But if your why is not clear, you will lose the touch in between somewhere in your journey. So you need to understand that why you want to write something. Your agenda or your goal or your motive should be clear to you.
Should be
First
clear.
thing is this. And second thing is you need to understand that if you are writing something, it should have a profitability behind it. Because if if no one is ready to read your content or buy your content, then there is no use to explore such a niche because monetary benefit will also be required as an author or as a blogger if you want to write something. And the third
Absolutely.
thing is, if you want to have a little bit of idea about the market, that how you can market your product or how you can sell your product, then it will be helpful for you. So these are the few skills that you need to as an author. But along with that, you also need to create a network because when you have a network or some kind of platform or framework that can push you in a right direction, it will be more helpful for you as a
Absolutely.
publisher.
So when you started your writing journey, have you ever thought that you will reach certain milestone? That I know you from a long time. You have wrote
Mhm.
more than 300 blogs, I suppose, and you have published 8 books. So that's a huge landmark. So have you ever decided that when you will start writing, then you will reach a stage where so much people will follow your work and follow you? Have you ever thought that this you have certain number in your mind while starting?
Actually, when I was in a job, I was working there, but I was not comfortable working there. So I thought that I should do something which is significant in life and it should create an impact to the world. That time
Right,
I was not sure that what kind of work I will do, but
right.
eventually I turned towards writing and I was just writing here and there. I was not serious about writing in a particular category. So that time I was just writing and I was just publishing posts without understanding that what impact I am creating to the world. So when I realized that I need to write in a particular direction, I thought that I should keep writing in a particular category only. And
Right,
when that started happen, I noticed that Google is taking me seriously as a writer, as a blogger, and
right.
this really boosted my morale. And I thought that I should keep working in a continuous flow in a particular direction only. So while
Absolutely.
writing that only, I was never aware that how much content I am publishing and at what pace I was publishing the content. I was just writing. So as I was publishing content, my writing was becoming better day by day.
Better.
So, but I never thought that how much content I am publishing or how much content I have wrote. But after certain a limit, I realized that I have published so many contents. So
Mm,
later I realized that what kind of content I'm publishing. When I realized that, I thought to publish in a right way, and I tried to improve myself as a writer, and this helped me to get ranked in the Google. And later I thought to become an author as well.
lovely. What you said is perfectly, I totally agree with what you said. And
Mhm.
one of the thing is writing or following your passion is one of the thing in India which not everybody does. So what is your
Mm.
take on this? There is a factor of risk involved, and if anyone want to be a writer or become a full-time writer or maybe part-time, but what
Mm.
is the source of income they can generate if they want to be a writer?
Well, writing is a noble profession. अगर
Right.
आप कुछ कर सकते हो, if you can write something, you should definitely pursue it, because writing is something which will equip you with more power, because writing gives you power, it gives you energy, it gives you motivation. And if you
Right.
feel from inside that you can write something significant to the world and you can deliver some quality to the world, you should definitely write. And the
Right.
third thing, I would like to tell all the friends over here that you should be helpful towards people, because you should take your audience seriously. You need to understand that
Absolutely.
what kind of content they want from you, and after
Absolutely.
realizing their need, you must write something which can help them to solve their problem. It can be from any
Um,
field or any genre that you are working on. And I think that it is the right way to serve to the people, because writing is an art which takes time. So if you can understand it before that, what kind of content you
I think there is some issue with network as there are a lot of storms right now. So we will wait for Santosh for a few minutes, and let me tell that he has been working in this industry for I think eight years maybe. He is into blogging, he is into writing books, and all the books he is writing is so amazing. I have read his three books out of eight. Two of them Two of them were ebooks, and one of them were his paperback. One of his book is this, The Beauty of Hinduism. This is a beautiful book actually if you're interested in learning about our culture, because people are not familiar with how deep and how rooted is our culture. And if you can get and you have interest in reading this, you can certainly buy and get a lot of knowledge about our culture, how our culture is operating, and how it have a deep meaning, and what culture we are adopting. And certainly I think we will wait for Santosh. Yes, I have got his request to accept. Okay. Okay, I think there might be some issue, that's why he was not able to come. Okay, Santosh, welcome again. I suppose there was some problem with network.
yeah,
not
sorry for
not an issue. not a
sorry
not an issue, not an issue.
okay.
So okay. So yes, we were talking about passion and all that stuff, which is important in our journey, and we have to follow our passion if we truly desire that thing. And but
Mhm.
what you have said is absolutely true, that we have to be committed and be clear of why we want to pursue that thing. Yes. And one of the
Yeah,
thing, like
definitely
I'm
you need to understand that why you want to write. Hmm.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, please.
And one of the thing, like I'm more curious to know, is how do you manage your time as a blogger and as a author, because two are totally different niche. Writing a blog
Hmm.
is writing small articles, while writing a book is a like long term goal. People have their whole life writing a book, and you did in I think in 3 years you wrote 8 books, and that's a huge achievement. So what and how do you manage? I'm just curious to know.
Romil, I like to follow a pattern. I have a morning ritual. So what I do before waking the next day, in the night, what I do, I used to allot my time for particular task, because I like to plan the things, and I like to allot a particular time for a particular task. And that when the next
Right.
day comes, I follow the morning ritual. I do my morning work. Like I love to do some exercise and reading, and after that, from 9 to 12 p.m., I just work on my projects, and I don't take anything, or I don't let anyone to interfere between my work, and I just work. And after that, I take some rest, and it is basically a process in which I do time slicing because
Okay, okay,
when I have some particular time allotted to a particular task, I just do only that work, and I don't take other events or other tasks, and I just finish it. And if sometimes the work is not get finished in that time, I just overlap it and just switch to the another task. This is how I work.
right. Like, what do you think as a writer? If anyone want to be a writer, what are the three things they should do to improve their writing? What do you think they
This
should
is
do?
a this is a significant question that you have asked, Nomin, because if you really want to improve your writing or you want to pursue writing as a career, you must do something which could improve your writing. And the thing
Absolutely.
that you can do is first is reading a lot. You need to read a lot of because the type of content that you are going to publish, you must have an idea that what kind of content is getting published in that field or in that category. You need
Right.
to you need to read those kind of authors or those kind of bloggers that are pursuing that are pushing the content that kind of content that is necessary for you to write. So you need to
Right.
understand that. Second thing is that you need to realize that the content you are writing should be helpful. For that, you need to understand that what is the core demand of in the people for that content, and after understanding this, you can publish that kind of content. You need to
Right.
research a lot. Just
Right.
research it and publish it according to the people's demand, because if people will get help from your content, they will definitely follow you and they will love to support you.
Absolutely. Yes. And one thing I want to know is how blogging have helped you in your journey as an author.
Hmm.
Do you really think that it have helped you in certain way? Because you have wrote lot of articles and you have wrote lot of articles for others as well in your blogs, and you have multiple blogs and you have multiple books written. So do you think that the blogs you have written have contributed in your journey as an author, and how it have
Definitely.
contributed? Yes.
Definitely. Blog leave a great impact on my writing because when I started writing content, I thought that I should start a blog because blog is something which provides you foundation of writing. Blogging
Right.
provides
Right.
you the right mindset. Blogging helps you to understand that what kind of content you want to publish for the audience and how your content connect with the audience. And if you are able to
Hmm.
get that thing, that how you want to get people on your blog, and if people start supporting you, you get the moral boost. So blogging really helped me a lot. After publishing lots of content, I thought that I should write something which can help the global audience. That time I decided to switch to authoring a book. So
Right.
I
Right.
can
Right.
say that if I was not a blogger, I wouldn't be a author as well.
Absolutely. So we have a main goal, but to reach there, we are taking multiple steps which are connecting us to that important or the crucial goal. But I
Yes,
think there is some misconception in people that if they want to achieve something, they are directly going for it and trying hard, but they are not achieving it. But they are not able to understand that there are many connecting dots. Like you have beautifully connected all the dots, and you're finally doing what you are meant to do. So
hmm,
what do you want to say on this?
it is a step-by-step process, I can say,
Yes.
because
Yes.
um, I never thought that I will instantly become an author. I never thought to become an author. It was in a destiny, I can say, because that time I was just working as a blogger. I was putting content online. I was
Hmm.
reading a lot, and I was getting lots of information about technical stuff and all the things related to writing, how to
Right.
market a blog, how to get your connections right, and how to push content in the audience. So that time when blogging provided me so much information, I thought that I should also go with authoring a book. So I
Okay.
can say that
Okay.
it happened eventually. I never thought to become an author, but blogging really pushed me in the right direction, and now I think that I can write more content as an author. So
Okay.
if you
Okay.
want to learn, um, if you want to become an author, you must pursue writing, and you cannot become an instant writer. For that, you can pick blogging as your choice. If you are not that good as me, if you are not good as me, I'm just kidding. So if you want to do something significant with your writing, blogging will definitely help you.
Okay. Lovely. Lovely. That's very well said and put together to understand people and me as well. And how was your journey from being an author to being a non-fictional writer? Like two are totally different things. So how you took that jump from blogging to non-fictional? Was it a conscious move, or like as you said, it happened eventually as it progressed?
Mm, Basically, whenever I was blogging, I was writing some spiritual content and some technical content as a marketer, as a blogger. But when I thought to switch as an author, it was a conscious move, because that time I thought that I should write books also, because as a content publisher you can also write books because you are already doing as
Absolutely.
a blogger. So
Absolutely.
that time I thought to write books, and the idea of writing books was similar to blogging, but it has a different kind of mindset and different kind of dimension as a author, because writing a book is not an easy task. It takes time.
Absolutely. Certainly.
It,
Certainly. Yes.
it takes time. So some people also take 1 year, because writing a book takes a lot of research, a lot
A
of
lot of
dedication,
time. Yes.
passion, and you need to continue with the process. So
Absolutely.
writing a book really helped me a lot as a writer, because it gave me a information that it gave me a I can say a foundation which helped me to publish for the larger audience. So it gave me
Okay.
authority also. So I thought that I should keep pursuing it, because I am learning so much while writing books.
Right. So in writing, there are two sort of people. One want to write because they're just interested in writing. It as a hobby they want to take, and there are people who want to earn from it. What do you like to suggest the people who want to earn, and what are the various mediums through which they can earn from it as soon as possible? Of course, like people, all of us are more concerned that how we can generate money from the things which we are doing. So can you put some light on this?
You can earn money through various ways, because
Okay.
uh, writing is as I have said, that it's a noble skill, and it's actually a muscle that takes time to build.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to earn money instantly, you can use freelancing as your career, because in
Okay.
freelancing you can just serve as a service provider, as a content provider, and you can write for some blogs or for some guest authors, and you can contribute to their success. But if you want real success in your life, I think you should have a recurring income, and writing blogs for your own blog or for your own books really helps to you to get the recurring income stream. So if you
Love.
want to do something significant in your life as a writer, you must write books, or you must write content on your own blog. I never suggest
Absolutely.
anyone to write for as a freelancer, because freelancer is a short-term game. Because once the money is finished, it is finished, it's gone. You cannot
Mm.
get it back. But as a writer or as a content publisher, that you are working for yourself, it really helps you to get the money back. It's keep rolling again and again.
Right, right, right. And Santosh, I'm curious about this book, The Beauty
So
of Hinduism. Like I have read this and I was so fascinated by this book. So what was your concept of writing this book? Like was this your conscious move, or how have you planned this, and how you did this? Because I was so fascinated, because I was more interested in learning about various cultures, and Hinduism is one of the major culture we have in the world. And so how you did it, I was just curious to know.
well, writing that book was not easy for me, because I gathered all the basic foundational knowledge, and all the research work was difficult for this information, because um, it was a rare information that I have collected, and I researched
Right.
a lot. It took me around 6 or 7 months to collect all the information, and I wanted
Okay.
to do it in a right way, because writing
Okay.
anything uh, which is related to religion, it leaves a huge impact on the people. So I wanted to do it in a right way. So that time I researched a lot, and I put the facts and figures in this book, and I really provided the science behind all the concepts of Hinduism. So
Mm-hmm.
everything that is written in that book contains a science behind it. There is no fiction and no mythology. It is pure science. It contains all the facts and all the information. For that, I took almost 5 to 7 months, I guess.
Okay, 5 to 7 months. Okay. Still, I think what you write and how you write is very fast. The first book I wrote took me 6 months, and the only book actually I wrote. After that,
Hmm.
my priorities changed, and I was more focused on coaching people and providing them one-to-one services and courses. But you are more into writing, and in the span of 3 years, you wrote 8 books, and that's a huge speed to execute and write things. So that's bravo to you actually. That's not a easy thing. That's not an easy thing at all.
thank you, Romil.
So what was your secret of writing so vigorously of 8 books on a consistent basis? What was your motivation? What was your inspiration?
This is happened. I can say it happened by chance because I was just thinking to write one book, and when I finished my first book, it started getting good response from the audience, and people started liking it. And after getting that much of a moral moral boost, I considered that I should keep writing books because books is a greater way to connect a larger audience, and it also gives
Absolutely.
you authority as a writer. So I thought that
Absolutely.
I should keep writing more books, and I researched a lot, and I noticed that if you can write well, you can sell well, and it is also a
Right.
way to connect larger audience. I learned how you can sell well, and I learned the basics of marketing. So these
Absolutely.
all concept helped me to become a better writer or better marketer, and I use advantages of both of them to sell more copies.
Right. How do you deal with writer's block? We say writer's block. When you write, when you're sitting to write something, but you're not able to generate ideas. That happens with many of the writers, and even I have faced that. So how do you deal with this writer's block?
Well, writer block is obvious क्योंकि अगर if you want to write something, you will definitely get some writer's block or some block in your mind because
Absolutely.
uh, it is a state where the ideas are not flowing to your mind. And definitely,
Mm,
if you are a writer, you will stuck somewhere while writing. So that's why I like to prefer creating an outline before writing anything. And
okay.
creating an outline definitely helps me as an author. So you should create a outline, and if by chance you get some stuck in your if you get stuck in your work or you get author's block, you should consider taking some rest because taking rest or giving yourself some time, it really helps you as a author. You can shut down your stuff and take some rest and do the things that you like because taking a rest and taking your thoughts off from your work, it really helps you to get over from your writer's block. And I used to do that. I immediately shut everything and I just started reading other things or enjoying the things that I love. After some time, I get back to my work and restart, and I notice that ideas start flowing again. So it really helps you as a author.
Okay, okay, great, great. What are your favorite books you like to read? As a writer, I suppose reading is one of the habit that everyone should have as a writer or who want to be a writer or who want to develop their writing skills. So what are the books you prefer to read or what is your preference on that?
There are so many books, but you need to understand that if you want to become a writer, you need to read in a particular category because you want to absorb the writing style and the pattern of those authors. So similarly, I like to read a particular category, but when I get stuck in somewhere or I want some time for myself, I also read other categories. So I like to prefer both the categories, but according to situation and time. So if you are asking me that what are my favorite authors, I can say that I like fiction and non-fiction. And if you ask me from non-fiction, I like to tell you that Think and Grow Rich is one of my favorite book, and
Absolutely.
$100 Startup, Compound Interest. There are so many books that you can like, and I have just loved reading non-fiction more in comparison to fiction. But when it comes to fiction, I usually prefer Savi Sharma because he has
Okay.
a great writing style. I have a book. Let me show you. It is a book of Savi Sharma.
Okay. Okay. That's
Have you?
that looks like a thick book. How many pages is that book? More than
Uh,
250?
no, it is almost 200.
200. Okay. Okay.
Uh, it is a good book, and the writing style is really helpful for the new learners. And I learned the writing style of her. She used really wonderful words, and the way she has conveyed the story is just amazing. I learned that how you can um, push your story by using the right kind of words, and it really helps you to become a fictional writer. So I like to follow such kind of authors who write in fiction. Whenever I consider writing fiction, I used to prefer this kind of language that she preferred.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And if I talk about non-fiction, I like to prefer uh, great authors are there like Robert Kiyosaki. He has a fantastic writing skill, and there are others as well because um, if I consider, I have read Compound Interest recently, and it is a good book. The writing style of Mr. Hardy has is really wonderful.
Darren Hardy. Yes,
Darren
absolutely.
Hardy.
Yes,
Mm.
absolutely. And how was your journey from writing a non-fictional and fictional? Like two are very different niche, and writing style are totally different. In one is which is more of creative thing, like you have imagination using while writing, and one is more concept based. So how you have thought that I should write fictional book, and what was the inspiration of story that you thought of writing?
Romil, when I was writing non-fiction, I was just working, I was just publishing content regarding to a spirituality and some self-help. But
Right.
that time I thought that if I want to connect with the youth or with the larger audience, I need to connect with a particular segment of audience who love to read fiction. So I thought that I should publish or write something related to fiction. That time I thought to write a story, a fictional story, and it took me 7 months, I guess, to finish that story or publish it because it was a story of a boy. And when I created the character, I took help from the real life and I thought about a person and I just imagined the attribute he has as a fictional character, and everything took so much time in researching and writing and all. So it just happened that I wanted to connect with youth, so I decided to go with fiction that time. So
Absolutely, absolutely.
yeah, it is out now.
Love. What is the name of your book? Like you're saying, I think it got released on 18th May, right?
Yeah, it's released now, and name of the book is "You Are the Apple of My Eye."
Okay, okay, lovely, lovely. That's a very interesting title you have gave to the book.
Hmm. Actually, we have
So,
Raksha here and Pravakar here. I would like to say my hi to both of them. Thank you, guys.
absolutely. Pravakar Singh is quite active. Like he's commenting a lot of stuff here.
He's super
Yes.
active all the time.
Yeah. That's a great thing. So do you like to say about the person who want to write a fictional book maybe, and he have a concept, and how he should structure a book maybe, just if he has just started writing.
If you want to write a fiction book, you need to imagine a character first. A character should be engaging. It should connect with the audience, and you should also notice your writing style because writing style matters a lot. A lot of readers like to prefer those kind of authors who can use simple word while writing, and you need to understand that in what way you are pursuing your story as a writer. Because if your story
Mhm.
has a cinematic view, it will definitely gets lots of eyeballs or lots of readers. So you need to
Right,
understand that what kind of pattern you are following as an author, your vocabulary that you are using in the book, and the dialogues delivery, because your
right,
dialogue creates impact as an author. You need to understand that your dialogue should be powerful, yet it should use simple words. So you need to understand this, and apart from that, you also need that at what length you want to carry your book, because you can easily start a book writing today, but it will not get finished within a 1 month or 2 months. It will definitely take some time.
Mm.
So you need to outline your story. You need to understand that how many pages you want to finish your book, and apart from that, what kind of characters you want to include in your book, because you don't want to include so too many characters in the book because it will make your book confusing. So you need to understand a
Mm.
lot of things while writing a fictional book.
Right, 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 right. And what about the people who are more interested in writing non-fictional books? Like they have some concept with them and they want to write that. But as you know that in concept based books or in non-fictional books, there are many concepts already. They have written numerous books. So
Hmm.
is there a possibility of plagiarism in that thing? Like many people might not be familiar with the plagiarism. So we just want the people to know about plagiarism and how they can deal with that, and how they can write it appropriately so that they don't have any issues in future.
Okay. If you want to write some non-fiction, you need to understand that your content should help particular category of audience, because these kind of people are looking for some solution of their problem. So you need to understand their core problem. You need to understand that why they want to buy your book. If you are
Right, right, right.
if you are able to understand that why they will buy your book, you definitely write a book. Second thing is that you should be writing a book in a simple language, because
Okay.
if you are able to write in a simple language, lots of people will get connected to you, because
Right.
simplicity is something in writing lots of people connect with. If you will use
Absolutely.
heavy or complex words, it will definitely um, turn off your readers, and they will feel that you are some kind of alien writing. So you must use simple words which could connect or create an impact on your audience. So research well, just publish accordingly, and help people to get their solution. This is the way to go with non-fiction. And you must read
Right.
some non-fiction authors, because after reading non-fiction author, you will get lots of idea. You need to follow them. You need to understand that marketing is another skill which will definitely help you to get lots of eyeball. So marketing plus writing plus other aspects of writing, the combined combination makes a successful author uh,
Absolutely.
in both the genre, whether you are
Absolutely.
going with non-fiction or with fiction. So you need to understand this.
So, to everyone, the audience who are present over here, thanks a lot for taking your time and being here with us. I have just posted a comment in my comment section, the link of Santosh Gerulaji's latest book, You Are the Apple of My Eye. So, just, sir, can you elaborate or one character who is most fascinating and people would like to read? Do you want to expand on that? Like people
Yeah.
are more interested in the in a movie. People are more interested in the who the hero is and what's his role is, what he's going through, and just can you elaborate on that main character? Who is that and what circumstances he is going through? Just a brief so that people will know what the book is about.
Okay. First thing is that it's a fictional story. It is a story of a guy. Um, Let me tell you something interesting. This book has a artificial intelligence concept,
Oh,
and yeah, the main character of the story makes a software or makes a program which works for him, and it's a as I have said that it is an artificial intelligence program. The name of the program is Agni in the story, and
okay.
Agni operates all the work for him. And it is basically a story of a boy who comes from the humble background, and his name is Rahul Bichar. And in the story, he was just a person with a little bit of psychological issues, and a girl comes into his life. She helps him. She push him in the right direction, and she really helps him to get over his problem. And later something happens to their life and they get separated, and
Okay.
due to some situation his father helps him to become an entrepreneur, and later he just decide to chase his dream. In between his journey is in
Hmm.
his entrepreneurial journey, he established the biggest technological company in India. And how it all happened, it's all about the story.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. And the people who are just joining us now, there is no issue. You can see the whole sessions video and you will get all the things which we have discussed. The main thing is how we can improve your writing. The person who are interested in writing something for yourself or for others, there's no problem. But the thing is how you can improve your writing, because being a published author is really a big thing. But for being there, you have to have certain skills. For that, Santosh ji is helping us in understanding how we can be the person who want to be in a writing profession and a successful writer. So this is what Santosh ji is helping us with.
Romil, I got a question from Prabhakar. He's saying that I have a doubt that I have good knowledge in blogging. I want to
Okay.
write books on it, but I am stepping back by thinking that what others will say, and blogging is digital stuff, so publishing ebook will God or publishing physical. I am getting um, confused in it. So Prabhakar, you have asked a wonderful question, because writing a book will give authority to your blog, and you must write some kind of books. Basically, you want to write a digital books that you have said, but I want to tell you that you should also write physical books, because publishing it has a great possibilities to get a huge number of audience. So if you want to write something, you should publish in all the formats, in ebooks and as well as paperback. And if you want to write something, just do it. Don't fear of anything, because if you are taking or if you are considering yourself as a publisher, you just get that idea and just pursue it and keep faith in yourself. Just write it.
Absolutely, absolutely. I certainly agree with you. And there are many comments. I think there are people still commenting over here. But I think because today there is Thursday, so people might be occupied with their work. So
Mhm.
there are many people I think who have missed this, but there is no issue because this will be replayed and we will come again. We will have more discussion on this. So we will continue the session now. As you said that you have dealt with writer's block, the
Hmm.
people who have just started the writing journey and their thought and writing is not much connected. They have just a thought which is not more mature, but they have just a rough thought. So how they can capitalize that thought into something like a story or a concept?
Um, as a beginner, you can think of a story and you can imagine something in your brain, and you can outline a rough, because creating an outline of a story as a fictional author will help you to finish a book, because starting writing a book is easy, but finishing a book is really difficult. Uh,
Absolutely, absolutely,
Out
absolutely.
of only 20-30% people are able to finish their books. So you need to understand that you need to create an outline before writing a book, because it is the pattern that I follow. I basically create
Absolutely.
an outline before writing anything. It helps me to overcome writer's block. And if you have a core idea of your story as a fictional author, you know that what's coming next in the chapter. You can break your story in the parts and things like that, because thinking that if you can write something in a timeline or in a time limit will definitely help you to finish your book in a limited time, or the time deadline
Absolutely.
that you have given. So you should work accordingly and finish your book in your time limit.
As you have perfectly said that there are millions of people who have published it, and now the possibility of publishing your book is so easy that you can easily publish it. Writing
Hmm.
content is absolutely a big thing, but nowadays it is easier to publish, and there are double number of rates who haven't published it. They have written their stories, they have stuck in the middle of their book, and they're not able to continue it. And so that's the issue I think many of the writers are still facing it, because as you perfectly said that they haven't structured the whole book on what concept do they want to write. So do you think that if one want to write a book, they should have a theme in their mind, what exactly do they want to write, or they just start their writing the book? How will they
Firstly,
start? Yes.
you need to understand that why you want to write a book, because if your
Absolutely,
reason of writing
absolutely.
a book is clear, you will definitely write something which is significant or helpful for the people. Second thing is
Hmm.
that if you really want to help people, you must write a book. Otherwise, if you want to just write as a hobby, you can go with because authoring a book will take you lots of time, and
Right, right, right,
you
right.
can save you a lot of time um, while authoring your book. So if you want to help people, you must write a book, and it will definitely take a lot of time. You need to research well, you need to outline well, and outlining
Hmm.
and structuring a work takes a lot of efforts and time and energy. So you need to work accordingly what you want to do.
Absolutely, absolutely. What do you think what a mindset of a writer should be? Like every profession have a certain mindset to be successful in that field. So what do you think, what sort of mindset one should have while writing a book? It should be like, I want to earn a huge money, I want to make an impact. And while writing, what sort of mindset they should have?
Well, it's an important question, because if you want to achieve something, you need to understand that your mindset plays a very crucial role.
Crucial role,
So
absolutely.
as an author, you need to understand that uh, why you want to write first thing, because if you are not clear with this thing, you will stumble up and you will get twisted,
Mm.
and you may lose your motivation in between writing a book. Second thing is that you need to understand that you are writing for a particular category. So you need to create a platform as an author and publish accordingly
Mm.
the people's demand. Because if you are not pampering your audience, then it will create a impact on you. So you need to understand that what kind of content you want to publish for the audience. If you want to write some non-fiction, you need to research well, you need to read
Right.
a lot, you need to provide a simple solution so that people can instantly follow you and help and get help from your writing.
Right, right, right. The people who are connected with us right now, I have just put Santosh Gairola's um, Facebook page, so you can like him, and I also posted Instagram page, so you can connect with him, you can have talk with him. Like he will guide you a lot in your writing journey. If you're in a writing sphere or you want to be a writer, he will be certainly of great help. Or you, if you want to be a blogger, he can be a help to you. So connect with him on his platforms in Facebook and Instagram. And
Yes,
also,
I
and
wa-
also, yes,
I
please
also like
continue,
to
sir.
say, I also like to say that, guys, if you want to write books or if you want to pursue blogging, and if you want any help from my side, I am available to you. But for that, you need to connect with my pages, and I need to get connected professional, because if you will send me random stuff, I don't have that much of time that I could read all the messages.
Absolutely,
But if you will
absolutely.
send messages on my professional pages, I will definitely check it them, and if you will ask any help, I will definitely give my support to you.
Right, right, right. So we will just talk more about your present book. Like I'm so fascinated that as soon as the book was released on 18th May, on that day itself I have ordered that book, and I'm more of a paperback wala banda. So I have ordered that paperback, and I think it will received on 25th May. But if there was an option of faster delivery, I would have paid 40 rupees more and I would have got that book. But there was not an option like that. So
Most of us
I
are paperback people. Most of us are paperback people because I like to prefer paperback. Uh, if paperback is not available, then I go for Kindle or ebook version. But
right.
holding a book and reading it while flipping the pages and smelling it, it really
Absolutely,
gives a
absolutely.
really pleasure to holding a book and reading it. So
That smell is as sweet as when first time the rain comes, and when the mud and water mixes. What smell that just the same feeling we have when we read the book for the first time. Like you,
that
I also smell book while reading. So that's a different feeling we have altogether. So
yeah.
that's amazing. That's amazing.
Mhm.
So as you said that uh, you have been on a journey, like from being a technology guy, from being an author of 8 books while simultaneously running with many blogs. What are the challenges you faced in your journey, and how you overcome it?
In my starting, I
Just
was
a
not.
just a glimpse, just a glimpse of.
Yeah. In the starting, I was not clear that what kind of content I'm going to write, because that time I was confused with the um, whether I go with fiction or non-fiction. But I realized that I should go with larger audience. That's why I shifted from non-fiction to fiction, because through fiction I am able to connect with youth, and connecting youth
Right.
is a power, I guess, because if you can deliver something to the youth, youth definitely gets help from you. And I think that helping youth is most important, because
Absolutely,
um,
absolutely.
after connecting with youth, I can give them the ideas, the concept, the self-help concept that they can
Hmm.
implement in their life and make their life better. Most of the youth doesn't like to read spirituality, so I thought that I should keep spirituality to the
Hmm.
larger audience who loves to prefer only spirituality, because a certain
Hmm.
age group people will read spirituality. But if I want to connect with the audience or the young minds, I need to go with fiction. So that's why i
Fictional,
thought
yes,
i
yes.
thought that I should write for fictional, I should write for new audience or new minds.
Okay. So, do you think that people who read fictional book have a different sort of mindset, and the people who read non-fictional books have a different sort of mindset, or like what is the different? Like you notice, like because you have because you have published both the books. So, have you seen a pattern in this type of people? So that people, why I'm asking this, because the people who are going to write books, so they can actually decide that they should go for non-fictional or fictional, because it also depends on the people who are willing to read.
Mhm. Fiction is written from the entertainment point of view. You want to
Okay,
entertain
okay,
some, like
right,
movies entertain people,
absolutely.
but they rarely give some ideas or concept through their stories. They are very rare movies, and those are the classic or cult movies we can say. But if you want
Mm,
to help someone, you should go with non-fiction category, because
okay.
non-fiction is all about serving people, helping people, and fiction is all about infotainment. You give sometimes information and sometimes entertainment, but entertainment is a major aspect of writing fiction, whereas in
Right.
non-fiction, giving information and solution to the problem is a major aspect of writing. So
Right,
it
right,
depends
right,
on the
right, right.
author, and both audience has a different mindset. So language
Mm,
plus the writing style all matters in both the categories.
like like I have read your books, and the sort of book you write and the language what you have and the simplicity in which you write is absolutely amazing, and I love what you write. And I would like to experience how you write fictional book, because I'm not much of fictional reader, but the very few time I have actually read it. The first time was two books I have read of fictional. One is of Alchemist, The Alchemist. The second
Hmm.
is of Robin Sharma's The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, and the
Yeah.
third I'm buying is yours. So
Oh,
I rarely read fictional books, but because you have write it, so I will certainly read that book, and I will try to complete as soon as possible. So I think there is a question from Pravakar Singh ji. What strategies you personally follow, Santosh sir, for writing any book? Any strategy? Any strategy? Okay.
okay. Prabhakar wants to know strategy. Pravakar, firstly, you need to create an outline for any book. Suppose if you want to write some non-fiction, you need to understand that what kind of content you want to publish. Is there already such content available on the market or on Amazon or other publishing platform? Then, if it already available there, you need to pick that book or buy that book, read it completely, and check out the writing style of the author has, and what sort of wording he has used in his writing. And also you need to notice that if you are writing something, it should have a profitability too, because if it doesn't have any profitability, there's no use to writing in it. Second thing,
Right.
and the third thing is, if you want to help people, just write it. Don't think about profitability and anything,
Hmm.
but you need to also realize that your content should be helpful to the people. This is the
Right.
most important thing. Other things come later afterwards.
like
That.
you're more of a plan wala banda, like you create a plan that I will do this day, you will complete a chapter, or how you schedule. Like scheduling is one of the important things, but I think there are also people, intuitive people, like who write depends on the thoughts they are getting. Like they're more of, I think, uh, they just get some ideas, and they are not able to they are not able to connect the links, what I can say. They're not able to connect the links. So what you can suggest to the people, like they are getting ideas, but it in dots. They're getting
Hmm.
it in dots. So how they can do it? Should they keep a diary or something like that? How it can help?
Firstly, as an author, we can get ideas anytime. We can get
Right.
ideas in the shower. We get ideas while we taking walk or doing exercise, listening to
Right,
music
right, right,
or
right, right.
watching TV. So what you can do, you can keep a small notebook or a small sheet with you, because I love to carry sheet or some kind of notebook. Notebook. Let me show you something. I carry this kind of small notebooks with me.
Okay, okay, okay.
And
Right.
whenever I get some idea regarding to my book and anything that I want to do, I just note it down, because journaling things
Hmm.
really helps me a lot. And if you are not aware about the power of journaling, you are missing something. There are so
Absolutely.
many books that talks about journaling thing, and it really helpful to get you your mission achieved. So you can check this strategy also. So apart from
Absolutely.
this, you can also take help from your fellow authors or bloggers. You can talk with them. You can share your ideas with them, because connecting with other fellow bloggers or other authors helps you to improve your writing or get the ideas in a right way. So this is the thing that you
Absolutely.
can do.
Absolutely. The first book actually which I wrote have took me 6 months, and actually I found that it's a very tedious journey to write one book. Is a tedious journey, and alone to be in that journey, I think it's more draining, I can say. If you're
Hmm.
not enjoying the process, it is quite draining. So I suppose if there is some mentor or coach in that field, that can certainly help a person in the journey. So I think the people who are willing to have such journey and they want to write a book, then I think you should approach Santosh and you should talk with him and get a plan and share some have discussion with him, and he can surely guide you how you can structure and put strategies into picture if you want to implement that in a format. And just imagine yourself that you are writing book and your name is published over there, and it is in digital media and social media, it is circulating. So that's a huge achievement if you have such dreams. And I suppose you anyone should have, and everyone have stories, I suppose. Shantosh, what do you think?
Huh.
Everyone have their stories.
Everyone has ideas, thoughts, stories in their mind, but
Yes.
people rarely write it or let it them come out because most of the people are afraid to showcase their talent or showcase their stories that they have in their
uh,
mind. But if you
right.
want to do something significant in your life, you need to overcome your comfort zone. Um,
Absolutely,
it is really
absolutely.
important to chase your fears because if you are ready to chase your fears, definitely you will get something which is unachievable to you now. So you must go for your dreams and do whatever coming in your mind. So if you want to publish something, just write it and see the result because your first book will be pathetic. This is a sure shot because
That is true.
I'm sorry
We
to
might
tell.
think, no, we might think that it's perfect and we have read it 50 times, but whenever you will read it for next time, you will find some faults for sure.
Yeah, definitely. It is said in the publishing world that your book will not suit so many people, so it can get a negative response from people. But you need to keep the faith in yourself. Just
Right,
keep writing because it is a muscle that takes time to build, and you need to be confident on your art or in your skill. But
right.
when you do something which is fulfilling you from inside or making you happy, you should definitely chase it or do it because it is worth pursuing. And I believe that your first book will be bad, second will be little
Will be
less bad,
better
will
than
be
that.
better, and your third will be more better. So it is a journey
Right.
that
It's a journey. It's a journey.
it's a
Absolutely.
journey from book to book. So you should chase your dreams accordingly.
Pravakar Singh is saying that 55 minutes completed. Yes, 50. Congratulations on that, and thank you for being there in the whole session, because it is not easy to be in session and having learning, because learning mindset is of very few people, and that's the reason why very few people succeed, because they are more concerned about their entertainment and they are not concerned about their learning. So if
Hmm.
you want to leave your mark on the world, I think you should invest in learning. And if anyone who is there absolutely have such mindset, and congratulations to you. Even if you're coming on Facebook, you're not putting your time on entertainment and you're listening to this session, then it shows that how great mindset you have, and congratulations on this.
Yes,
What do you?
definitely.
Yes.
Romil, I'd like to add a little bit more. As you have said that um, focusing on mindset is the most important thing because mindset will take you to your results. Because if you are not getting
Mm,
result and the day of the end of the day, you will feel that something is missing in your life. And I feel
right.
similarly because whenever I'm not able to achieve my goals, I feel that something is missing in the day. So if you are
Mm,
giving your energy to the right place or in the right direction, you will definitely get some information, some knowledge, and it helps you as an individual, as an entrepreneur, as a person to get your desired results. And it really helps to where you
mm,
are putting your energy. It's a great thing. It's an achievement. I will say that you are putting your energy to the right direction. And second thing, if you can overcome your comfort zone, this is the most important thing, the second most important thing that you can do because overcoming your comfort zone and learning things and doing the things which helps you to grow as a person will help you to
mm.
move forward in your life. And we are also not a master in live sessions, or we are just conducting live
Absolutely.
sessions. We are checking the stuff how things happen here because we don't know how to share our screen now, but we are learning things gradually. We are trying to overcome our
Absolutely.
comfort zone. So this is what the mindset you need to carry. And Prabhakar, if you are carrying this thing, this will definitely help you.
Uh, Santosh ji, I have a small video of yours, but
Mhm.
I will just try to share it there. Let's see how it works. Okay.
Okay, okay.
I will just try to. Okay, so this is the video. You are the apple of my eye. Released today. Actually, it is not released today.
It's released
it
on
is
18 May.
it is released on 18 May, and it's a fictional book. It's a story of a guy who how he have started from nothing, and he
Mm,
have reached a good journey, and how successful he becomes, and how he faces all his problems, and he comes out as a winner. But this is the first part, so I
mm.
think the second part will be more engaging than this one.
Guys, you will
So yes.
definitely love the story because this is the story which is almost connected to every youngster these days because everyone wants to do something significant in their life, and the story will shift from aspect to entrepreneurship. So the switch between this story will make you engage, and it will help you to understand that how you can write something in a fictional world or fictional genre.
Right. I would also like to add about if you're someone like you have interest in gods like Lord Shivaji, Ganesha ji, you want to know the significance of there and why they chant mantras, and what is the deep science regarding what they say to us, because we are following a tradition, what our mom dad have told or what our neighbors have told. They are true, but there is some science behind it, and what how it is related with our culture. And as an Indian, as a youth, we should know it, but we don't know. So he is putting a lot of light on this aspect. So I think it is a responsibility of every Indian should have a familiarity with this. Even there is no issue if you're following it or not, but following, you might be following some another god, that's no problem. But the thing is, you should admire the qualities that individual have or that god have, so that you can also able to implement that in yours, and that will
Yeah,
contribute to your success.
yeah, definitely. Because the books I have written, I have not written from the religion aspect.
Yes, yes.
I have written them from the practical aspect, and all the books that I have written, they have a some kind of attributes and characteristics that you can implement in your real life. So, if you want some practical guide which can make you a better person, you can check out my books on Amazon, and you can learn something from them. Because I have tried to give some core fundamental characteristics or abilities that you can adapt and you can make your life better.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's great. I think people had a great session today, and I suppose if we will conduct sessions on Saturday or Sunday, then we will have more audience because people are
Hmm.
more occupied with their work, and as you know that uh, people are working from home, so they
Hmm.
are working till night, maybe till 11, 12 till they are working. So they find it difficult to take time and see on Facebook or attend the
Hmm.
live session sometimes. So this,
Yeah.
no, not a problem, that like this will be with them in the stored format for in Facebook, so they can access it whenever they had. So they whenever they have time basically. So thanks a lot for to everyone who was available here, and they have put some messages and comments over here, and we just had a blast, and we had discussed a lot about writing, about blogging, about author, and about Santosh journey, because his journey is so inspiring, because not everyone aspire to be a writer, and even if they aspire to be, they are not taking the actions, but he have taken every action to be a good writer. So I suppose he's the right person, a right role model to the people who want to be a writer. So I suppose Santosh, would you like to add some finishing touch? Like, what are the suggestion you will like to give to our audience, to our young audience who are thinking of writing book?
Guys, um, firstly, I would like to tell that if you have that kind of mindset to write something, it is very wonderful because writing is a super art, and definitely you need to understand that through writing you can create a huge impact in the audience and the world. And
Mm-hmm.
writing book will definitely help you in your life. It will make you a better person as well. So just do it and don't uh, just do it and write something good so that you can help the world.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I suppose we will meet again and we will have discussion on specific topic. I will just like to know the people who are present right now. Do you want another session on specially blogging? Do you want to have all the details about blogging first? And the second, do you want to know all the in and out of author? Blogging or author, just comment below, so we will keep the session according to what you want. It's all about what you want and how we can benefit you from our session. Like this session isn't about Santosh journey, it is about his experience he had in his journey, and how we have published all the blogs and all the books, and how his experience we can use for your benefit. So I think you should definitely grab this opportunity, this amazing opportunity, and utilize it to its optimum level. Like I have utilized, I trouble Santosh every time. If I had any trouble while writing or anything related to writing, I trouble Santosh. The first ping is for Santosh. Let's contact
Definitely,
Santosh. There is some trouble.
definitely, guys. If you want some kind of ideas or some kind of help in writing your books, you can ask me. If I will be able to help you, I will definitely help you, because that's how the things work in real life. We are friends now and we help each other, and we have so many friends like Chinmay, Das Bro, and Jasprit, Jamched. Hi,
Right.
hi guys, how are you doing today? And thank you for giving your precious time in this session. And if you have
Chinmay
any,
Das have said kudos, thank you, and there are many more comments.
guys, if you have any question or you want to ask
Yes.
anything from me or from Romil, just put it down
We
and
will.
ask your
Right.
question. We will definitely try to help you or give you an answer.
Absolutely. I think people were there and they are still enjoying the session, but I think we have some limited time, and we will conduct another session in which we will have discussion on a specific topic. Like
Mm.
this session was specially to improve writing and what things you can do, and to give them a inspiration what a writer's journey is. So if you are interested to know more about a specific blogging, how they can improve their blogging journey, or they want to improve their as an author, then you can certainly say us, you can comment us, so we can schedule a session, especially on Saturday, on Sunday. Like we have understood that on Thursday it is quite difficult for people to manage their time and come online. So that's not an issue. We will certainly have a session on Sunday. So thanks a
Yeah,
lot, everyone. Thanks a lot, Santosh ji, for taking time for us and uh, saying our audience all the important stuff which they needs to know. And thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
thank you, Romil, for giving me this opportunity to connect with your audience and the people. And thank you all for giving your precious time to both of us. So thank you all. Have a great night tonight.
Thank you. Good night. Good night, everyone. See you. Bye.
Bye, guys.